There is a big new award as a search continues for missing 21-year-old Jonathan Hoang.
Crime Stoppers of Puget Sound tells us the reward is now $100,000. That's after a Florida businessman contributed that $100,000 of his own money to try to help find Jonathan. He's been missing for a little over 3 months now. He disappeared from his Arlington home on March 30th. He's autistic. Fox 13 has spoken to his family several times, and they are incredibly worried about him. But some new home surveillance video in Kirkland has brought new hope in this case, with 2 cameras appearing to show someone who looks like Jonathan on the same street last week. Volunteers were out yesterday searching for him in Kirkland and putting up flyers. This afternoon, we heard more about the significant contribution straight from the source. Well, joining me now is Earl Stewart of Earl Stewart Toyota out of Florida. Earl, thanks so much for being here. When I heard the news today that you had donated so much money to help find Jonathan Hoang, my heart just exploded. I was so grateful, like a lot of our viewers here in this area. He's been missing for more than 3 months now. What's your connection to this case, and why did you step up so generously?
Well, Jonathan's uncle works for a Toyota manufacturer, and I'm a Toyota dealer. So he's my training manager for my dealership from Toyota. So he and I have been friends for a while, and when this happened, this terrible thing happened to his nephew, he mentioned it to me, and I didn't realize at first how long he'd been missing. And I said, well, is there a reward out there? He said the family was pretty well drained of funds, and they couldn't afford that. And I said, well, if there's any chance of getting him back, oftentimes a high reward for information leading to the location works. So I said, I'll be glad to wire you $100,000 and let people know that if they have information they give the police to find Jonathan, they got themselves $100,000.
Well, this is really incredible because just this week we have video that possibly shows Jonathan in the Kirkland area. So 100 volunteers were out looking yesterday, asking people to check their video cameras. And I imagine this kind of money is going to motivate those people who might have just, put it off to the side and said they'd get to it over the weekend. Do you think the money will motivate people to do the right thing?
The amount of money like that, in my experience in the past, when a crime is committed, there's always more people that know about it than the perpetrator, and they're friends and family, and it's about a dollar amount, because unfortunately people like this, they have no loyalty to friends and family as much as they do to money. And $100,000, I think, would have some of his supposed colleagues secretly turn them in. So that's what I'm praying happens, is that someone turns them in, because I think there had to be a perpetrator involved for him to be so far away from home.
Well, Earl Stewart, thank you so much for your generous donation. I think it's going to make a huge difference. It's definitely going to generate some more tips. We'll talk to you after that money is spent and we have Jonathan safely back at home where he needs to be. Earl Stewart of Toyota out of Florida, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so if you see Jonathan, take a photo of him and then call 911. And if you have any information, you can submit an anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers. You can do that through the P3 Tips app on your cell phone or call 1-800-222-TIPS.